To me, winter seems like one of the best times to participate in quiet luxury style as a plus size woman because there are so many beautiful pieces that you can wear during this time of year that will lean into a classic, sophisticated, elegant style. That's what quiet luxury is all about. It is about streamlined, minimal, key essentials in high quality fabrics and in beautiful finishes. Not only do you have to shelter from the weather, we have the festive season that's coming. It's an excellent, excellent time. We're going to talk about the things to wear during the winter. But first, let me start out by saying welcome to my channel. My name is Oralia. I am a personal stylist, and my passion in life is to help plus size women look and feel their absolute best. I believe that everyone deserves to look and feel beautiful regardless of size or age. Part of my job as a stylist is to help women cultivate a wardrobe that is going to work for them, one that they are going to love, that is going to make getting dressed really easy. I did do a version of this video around the fall essentials a few videos ago, and I asked in that video if you were interested in seeing a winter version, and I got a resounding yes. This video that I'm doing for the winter is a companion to the plus size quiet luxury fall essentials video that I did a few videos back, because this is really just an extension of those fall essentials. So you could end up with a really nice capsule of pieces that you can wear throughout the fall and winter that will carry you even into the holiday season. So that's why today's list is expanded by 5 additional items. Now, do keep in mind that some of these things are not, strictly speaking, winter only things, but they are amplified during the winter. I will be doing a small little lookbook at the end of the video to show you how to style these pieces. I'm just going to be talking about the pieces in this part of the video. I will have a timestamp in the timeline as well as in the description box to let you know when the lookbook starts if that's what you're interested in. So let's go ahead and jump in. What I feel is probably one of the most critical pieces, and that is a structured coat. It's going to be the first thing that people see, and in a lot of situations it will be the only thing that people see about your outfit. So you want to be sure that you've got something on that's going to make you look your best, that's going to look really just very beautifully tailored and classic. In order to fall into that quiet luxury traditional style, you want to make sure that you have got a coat that is in a very timeless silhouette, something structured, something made with good fabric, something that is well constructed. You want to try and get the best that you can afford, because this particular piece is going to last you, or it should last you, for a long time. I will be leaving you options in the description box down below, coats and such that I feel are worth taking a look at various price points. Ideally, you would want to have this coat in a neutral because it's going to go with everything if you do that. However, if you like color and you would prefer to have a coat with color, just make sure that it is one that works very well with the overall color palette in your wardrobe, so that you're not stuck with a coat that you can only wear with certain things. It's something that you could wear in a lot of different ways with a lot of different outfits. And if you can, have more than one coat in different silhouette or different color, so that way you have got a little bit of variety. You've got some ways to change things up if you want to, and also you'll extend the longevity of each of those coats because you're not going to be wearing just one coat exclusively for the entire winter. You may or may not be in an environment that is cold enough for a scarf or gloves. If you are in a climate where you do have to bundle up a bit, then a scarf and gloves, they can make or break a look. You want to select scarves that are made of natural fibers, so like wool and cashmere or silk or a blend of these. Or if you're going to pick up a knit scarf, then just make sure that it is of a decent fabric, that it is not something that's going to look all pilled and tired and just really ragged after a few wearings. Gloves, you want to make sure that they are of a thin fabric or material like leather or faux leather or some sort of fabric or material that is very streamlined, because the big fluffy mittens and gloves can have a tendency to make you look frumpy. So So you want to try and find something that's streamlined, very sophisticated, and just looks really beautiful with the coat that you are wearing. This is your opportunity to add color to your look if you want to. You could have a glove in a color, or a colorful scarf would also be really, really beautiful. And then this is also your opportunity to try different scarf tying techniques to make a style statement. There's like 101 different tutorials out there, not just on YouTube, but on Instagram and Pinterest, showing you how to tie scarves in different ways. But that's another way that you can incorporate that quiet luxury, old money kind of feel into your winter look. Knitwear is everything. I love knitwear. I actually really need to sit down and do a big sweater clear out because I have got so many sweaters, and I love cozy sweaters especially. But again, here you want to try and go with natural fibers when you can, whether that be wool, cashmere, silk, or a blend of any of these, because those are going to be the ones that will last you the longest, that are going to look the most sophisticated, and that are going to give you good value for money. You get extra credit though if you go with something Fair Isle, varsity, or cable knit, because the quiet luxury old money aesthetic really loves those types of styles. Sweater dresses are another key piece of knitwear that in recent years I have just been absolutely loving, because they are so easy to wear. They're easy to style. With the right sweater dress, you could wear it to work, you could wear it to, out, just depending on how you accessorize it. You could wear it at home to lounge around in. Again, just depending on how you decide to accessorize it. I really love sweater dresses. I think that they are one of the unsung heroes of the winter season that has recently gained attention, and I'm really glad for it because they're amazing. These are your quintessential classic preppy style shoe, but that go with pretty much all of those pants that you wear during the winter, and in some cases skirts too, just depending on how you style them. They're comfortable, they're casual, they're very pulled together. They look good for work, they look good on the weekend. They give your outfits a really smart look because they do feel very kind of like academia to me. You really get to dive into that whole vibe with your outfit when you're wearing a loafer. You want to stick to a loafer that is on the slimmer side. You certainly don't want to go with a lug sole loafer. Those are a little bit off trend at the moment. What's really trending right now is just your everyday classic loafer, like a penny loafer. It's really having its moment. These types of shoes don't ever truly go out of style. The silhouette changes maybe, but really you'll always look good in a nice loafer. Boots will help to protect you against the elements, and they will keep your feet dry. They will keep your legs warm, especially when you're wearing boots with like a midi dress or a midi sweater dress. Those look very elegant. It just looks so beautiful. And then same with an ankle boot. You could definitely wear it with a midi dress or a midi skirt. Just make sure that you don't have that little sliver of skin showing, because that can create a line and it will cut your legs short, making you look shorter and squatter in some cases. So do keep that in mind, but you can mitigate that by wearing some tights in the same color as your ankle boot. I'm a real big fan of sock booties. I've got a couple of pair from Vivaya that are really super comfortable. They are waterproof, and I like the way they look with my winter dresses. I think that they really add that I'm wearing a boot kind of thing. And then I'll wear a pair of tights if I know that it's not going to reach to the bottom of my skirt. I have not found a pair of long boots though that I truly love, just because I have got wide calves, and finding something that is a heeled boot is a little bit tough right now because I can't find anything to fit my calves at the moment. If you are fortunate enough to be able to buy a boot that fits your calves well, that's definitely a beautiful way to be able to wear, especially your midi dresses and things like that. It's also a way for you to be able to wear your skinny jeans. Today, slingback heels are coming in at a low heel, which I'm all about. Whether it's a low chunky heel or a low spiky heel that's maybe 2 inches or less. What I really love about slingback heels is that they instantly look feminine and sophisticated, and they instantly dress up a look. They are just so lovely and elegant, and they are comfortable on top of that if you get the right type of slingback heel. You do have to mind the conditions that you have outside when you wear them, of course, because you've got an exposed heel. Here where I'm at, we get rain all the time. However, we have parking garages for everything. So I rarely am outside in the elements. Even when I'm walking from car to building, I'm always in shelter of some sort for the most part. If you're in a moderate climate, slingbacks are a perfect choice for you. I think that you would easily be able to wear slingbacks throughout the entire winter season for the most part, and I would say go for it. Handbags are not one of those winter only kind of things. I mean, we wear bags year round. However, the handbag that you select, if you want to fall into that quiet luxury look and feel, you want to be sure that your bags are very streamlined, are very well constructed, maybe a structured bag that's going to go with a lot of different things. The best that you can afford, I think, I would say lean in heavily to the mid-luxury bags, Tory Burch, Coach, Palan, those types of lines that aren't overly expensive but definitely have a quiet luxury look and feel, and that are constructed to last. Trousers are my winter workhorse, and I think that holds true for a lot of us, because in the winter when it's cold, in some cases it is just easier to put on a pair of pants. Whether you go with a wide leg, a straight leg, or a barrel leg, or anything in between, just make sure that you are picking the silhouette that works best for you, and that you have a variety of these silhouettes so that you don't get stuck in a rut. And I'm speaking from personal experience, because there for a bit I got stuck in the wide leg pant rut. I didn't have a lot of variety, and now I have expanded my pants collection. And if you watch the fall video, I also talk about jeans as part of fall, and that can easily go into winter as well. And you want to find trousers in different silhouettes and different lengths. I want to address really quickly the ankle length pant. I've had a few of you ask me about that and how do I wear ankle length pants. Well, ankle length pants look good on everyone, and they especially look good on shorter women because they expose a little bit of skin, and they are exposing the skin at one of the slimmest points in a woman's body. You've got a couple. You've got your wrists and you've got your ankles. And I always say, you know, when you're wearing a blazer or a jacket, if you're short and plus size, then you want to expose a little bit of your arm, and you want to expose a little bit of your leg, because that's going to give the illusion of height as well as give the illusion of slender. The rule of thumb when it comes to ankle pants is you want to go no further than a couple of inches above the ankle, because then you start venturing into capri land. And capris are one of those things that are considered a very frumpy item. They're not very flattering on any body type. A capri is just not very flattering because it hits at the widest part of the calf. You do not want to wear crop pants that go that high up. You definitely want to make sure that you're sticking closer to the ankle when you're wearing a shorter pant. I included festive pieces in this list because we are in the holidays, and it is a critical part of what we have to think about wearing, because we have a lot of different events or social gatherings that we need to attend or that we are planning to attend. I am taking a deeper dive into casual festive outfits. That video is coming up really soon. I think it's probably going to be in about a week that you'll be seeing that video. So stay tuned for that. Make sure that you're subscribed. I did include some festive pieces in case there are situations where you have to dress up a little bit. When it comes to quiet luxury festive dressing, less is more. You don't want to go with something like super sequensy or really just out there. Remember that quiet luxury is about minimal, subdued, classic tailored styling. That's not to say that you can't wear something metallic or sequined, but you want to balance it out and make sure that it's not everything that everybody is seeing. And with this, finishes are everything. So lush finishes and textures like satins and silks and velvets are really desired here because they are low key and yet they speak luxury. I think that you can add flashier finishes with your shoes and handbags. So I'm talking about maybe a metallic shoe or a metallic bag or something that has a little bit of sparkle, as well as with your jewelry. You could always incorporate a statement earring or a statement necklace, something that's a little bit beaded, maybe has some crystals, things like that, where you are bringing a little bit of sparkle and shine to your outfit. It's not your outfit that has the sparkle and shine, it's your accessories, and they just look beautiful with a simplified outfit because then they stand out. The last essential is one, again, that is not necessarily a winter only essential, but it is, I think, amplified during the winter because we are wearing a lot more trousers, and that is a belt. A belt is something that will help to finish off those classic outfits that you're wearing, whether that be at work, at home, during the holidays, whatever. It really helps to finish the outfit. And because we are wearing so many rich textures, we're wearing maybe some trousers or something dressy for the festive season, a belt will help to finish off that outfit really nicely. With belts, you want to stick to something that is very clean in line. You don't want anything overly embellished like a Western belt. While that is okay if you're like bohemian style, that's your thing. If you're trying to do quiet luxury, if you're trying to do something that's a little bit more traditional and classic, you definitely want to make sure that your belt is a little bit more streamlined, not embellished. You don't want a belt that is heavily logoed. I'm still wearing my Valentino belt because I absolutely love it. I love the buckle on that belt. I think it's very bold. It's very architectural. And even though when people see it, they know it's Valentino, it still to me feels a little bit more subdued. That's just my thing. I love wearing that belt. I'm not going to stop wearing that belt because it is very, very beautifully made. It is very smooth and streamlined. It's a very clean lined belt that doesn't look overly rustic. It's actually quite elevated. So that's why I like wearing it, and I will continue to wear it despite the fact that quiet luxury is all like no logos. Well, in this case, I'm going to bend the rules a little bit, which is the beautiful thing about fashion and style. You can do what makes you happy, and that's what I like to wear. You want to try and have a few belts on hand in different colors and different widths. Neutrals are best, of course, but if you want to have a colorful belt, then by all means, go ahead and bring that into your wardrobe because it's your way of expressing your personal style. So next is the lookbook. I am incorporating some of those essentials that I talked about in the fall essentials video. I'm going to show you the different pieces that I talked about today. I will have them listed because it's just going to be about maybe 5-10 outfits that have these pieces incorporated. So I hope that you enjoyed the lookbook, and I will see you in a moment. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I'm going to leave you with the 5 plus size quiet luxury fall essentials to help round out this series of videos. I hope to see you in that video. Bye.